The radio every Sunday, 11 until 1. Why? Because it's the Coons Market Black and Gold Sunday Show. This is the show after the show. Greg Diolis Law, and of course Vantage Management Group. Award-winning journalist Bob Dvorak, the man behind the book Drive On. Please pick it up for the holidays. It's an incredible story of his time as a reporter with the 82nd Airborne during Desert Storm. Barnes & Noble, Amazon, get it. I think you'll definitely appreciate it, especially if you have a veteran in your household or somebody currently serving, and we say thank you in the military in this great country of the United States. Now, we just heard CBS talk about it. We had it just moments ago, Intercom Communications, Coons Market Black and Gold Sunday Show. It's come down to 4. The playoff teams have been chosen for college football: Georgia, Clemson, Alabama, Oklahoma.
I'm looking at Oklahoma, guys. You know, the Bobby Stoops Youngstown connection, they look really strong right now. What they did to dismantle Ohio State early in the year, and then to sustain that all the way through the shootout that they had with Oklahoma State, they look like the team, in my opinion, that will be the hardest to beat among the 4 that have made the playoffs.
In my mind, no surprise that these are the 4 teams that were going to be picked. I'm not saying they're the 4 best teams. Ohio State's going to be a little ticked for being left out, but this is the way it's come down, and I think it'd be an entertaining playoff. I don't know if Clemson has the goods to repeat, but and I don't know if Baker Mayfield is the second coming of Johnny Manziel or Johnny Unitas, so we'll see how that plays out.
It's going to be fun to watch that Hollywood Brown from Oklahoma, though. Kid with the gold teeth, and he's a real good showman. He will be interesting to see as this progresses. If they, kind of win out, he will become one of those nation's darlings type kid.
Yes? You want to say anything?
No,
I have something big, real
Hollywood
big.
Brown, number 5.
Yeah.
Very big. Egg, sausage, biscuit, McDonald's, breakfast, 24 hours a day, right after the show. And the McGriddle is back, too, at McDonald's. You deserve a break today.
That's what they said you don't deserve.
Okay,
Rob
listen.
went through the drive-thru, and they said you don't deserve a break today.
I just love hearing that. You want fries or that shake pulled around to the front window.
How about a cherry pie?
Hey, I wanted to, and by the way, my man Dave James used to always use that. One of the greatest anchors in the history of Pittsburgh radio, Georgia Bulldog graduate. Saw on his Facebook page, he's got out the Georgia Bulldog shirt and hat. Ooh. Nobody loves the dogs better than Dave James, so I'm sure he's excited about his Georgia Bulldogs coming off that big win against Auburn.
I tell you what, Georgia can hit. They were engaged in that game from the start. I guess they had their backs up a little bit from what happened earlier in the year, but they shut down Auburn. And Auburn had a good offensive team.
And especially as good as that quarterback, that Stidham kid, looked the week before. And they really made him look ordinary. Georgia looked good on defense.
If you're Penn State, if you're Ohio State, if you're Wisconsin, are you crying foul, or is it just, hey, the cards you've been dealt?
Yeah, you got to win. You got to win when you had your chance. Nobody went undefeated other than Central Florida, which Scott Frost and those guys probably have a claim to say, hey, why do we even play if there's no chance of us getting there? Why do we play these games?
Former client during your days with Ralph Sindrich, the former Nebraska coach, going to Nebraska, 7-year deal. But how about Jimbo Fisher, Texas A&M, 10 years, $75 million?
Real quick on Scott Frost. His mother is a high school football coach. Knows more football than a lot of us in this room. His mother was a high school football coach and very prominent, very, very good football coach.
All right, big shout out to that hometown of Monaca. The Monaca SOI is having their Christmas party for the little ones today. So get it down and enjoy yourself at the Monaca SOI. And by the way, Monday Night Football, Sunday, great place to watch football and get some good food.
Will there be popcorn balls?
I like popcorn balls, caramel popcorn balls. Cheese
balls.
balls.
They're not sweaty.
It's hard to walk around, though.
Oh, you know what? I just love you, Mr. Dvorak. Yeah. Let's move on now. There might be some party snacks down there, like chips and pretzels. Pepperoni.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Capagoule. Manicotti, yep. Also, what else? We could talk
prosciutto.
Yeah.
Okay, with those Sons of Italy Christmas parties, those ethnic Christmas, they're wonderful.
You've had a good when you know a complete verse of a Louis Prima song. That's how you know you've had a great time. Now,
Santa Claus takes a couple of pops of homemade
wine, absolutely.
Wow.
And he's wearing green, red, and white as opposed to red and white. Salute my Italian brother and sisters at that Monaco. So I love what they do, Mr. Coppola, the whole gang. Now, I want to talk about Steelers tomorrow night, Cincinnati. They're the Cincinnati Bengals. Are you shocked that the line is only 5 under?
I think the Steelers are primed to make a run. I think they're going to hit their stride beginning with this game. So, yeah, that line could have been a little bit more. Cincinnati's made a comeback, but, you know, they're playing with the big boys today. We'll see what happens. And then the Steelers are built to beat a team like the Bengals.
Hey, Bob, it'll be interesting to see if that line gets adjusted as you get closer to the game, and if Antonio Brown is out, whether that is he a guy that pushes, that moves the line like a quarterback does. I don't know if he will, but that would be an interesting little analysis to see.
If he is out, who is Vontaze Burfict going to cheap shot?
And he's going to be playing middle linebacker, which is not his best position, but they're out of resources at Cincinnati. So moving Burfict to the middle might hurt their defense.
All right, tell me what you take away of the Penguins' play of late. Pretty good play, especially yesterday. Sidney Crosby, Malcolm score their win over the Buffalo Sabres. Tuesday night, they're at home taking on the New York Rangers.
Well, goalie issue with Murray out, and you want to see more scoring from the third and fourth lines, but I think they survived the brutal part of their schedule, and they don't play back-to-back this month. So I look for the Penguins to start putting it together.
I think it's fun to see more offense. I like this, you know, when you get to the middle part of the season, you start to see a little bit of guys kind of getting a little bit freed up, running a little bit more, skating a little bit more offensively, and trying to score some more goals. It's more fun.
All right, Tiger Woods has an eagle today. He's out of the mix, but he has been in the mix and in the headlines because of his good play, solid play at the Hero Challenge. Currently, as they're underway the final round, Charlie Hoffman has really lapped the field.
Just to see him back, and you know, he drew more attention from the golfing media than the leaders during this run up, and he looked good the first 2 rounds. You know, you got to play competitive golf. You got to string those 4 rounds together, but. I don't think he ever gets back to where he was, but he'll be back.
I still like Tiger Woods. When he gets interviewed, he's a likable person. As many bad things that have gone on in his life, he still seems to be the kind of guy that you really. I would like to be in a room with him. I think he's an engaging personality. I think I like him.
I do too. Ladies and gentlemen, please have yourself a great day. And one more note: the fire station on the hill of Monaca is selling beautiful Christmas trees. Listen. I plug everybody that I love. You understand?
Yeah.
And I have to be able to do this so they'll let me actually return home at night to that town that I absolutely love, Monaca, Pennsylvania.
Sounds like a little postcard town. They got the SOI Christmas party, and the fire department sells Christmas trees.
And you know what?
The lights in the streets.
I've done Las Vegas. I've done 5-star restaurants. I'm much more at home. Forget the Armani suits. Just Monaca is where I need to be along the beautiful banks of the Ohio River.
All about a Norman Rockwell.
Yes, I can see it. I see it coming, Frank.
Listen, the supermoon tonight, nothing better. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a wonderful life. Have a great day. I knew I was going to say that before the weekend was over. Good night.